Hello, Ran here, AK Mac, and welcome. Today, we recently saw a couple of snippets on the interaction system, in particular regarding the ship cockpits. In this video, I will take a closer look at how ship interactions will work and what elements it'll bring to the verse. Hopefully we'll see this in 3.0. Nothing has been confirmed though, so fingers crossed. But we will be able to interact further with our ships eventually, so toggling and switching individual buttons on our MFDs or our multifunction displays, or on other panels around the cockpit. What this means is that when it comes to getting in and starting your ship up, you'll need to go through a sequence, or depending on what power and systems you require, turning these systems on and off. Now this will make ships feel far more realistic, giving us a lot more control with our ships and with our systems. Other situations could include maybe switching off systems to reduce your signals so you remain stealthy, maybe turning off power to a damaged component to reroute that power to the working systems, or maybe just even saving power and turning the lights off. For me, I just love the fact that we'll be able to interact with our ships just as we would with our cars, really in-depth interactions, and with VR and head tracking, it'll just feel amazing. Now we saw some of these sort of toggle options that we've seen throughout the course of the last few weeks is things like self-destruct, eject, open exterior, open pilot canopy, extending the ladder, engines on and off, power on and off, toggle quantum drive, shields, lighting, radar, navigation computer, weapons. There's one for flight ready as well, which I think will be a case of you switch it and then all the powers that are needed for the systems for flight will just come on automatically. And for the lighting, it will include the toggling of this new lighting controller system within these ships, which we recently saw on the Caterpillar and the Hull C, being able to switch off your particular area of your ship, which will help maybe defend against attackers, for example. So far, we've only seen this in single-seat cockpits. When it comes to the larger ships with turrets and other specialized equipment, expect either the same level of interaction or maybe further levels. Whether we can allocate switches ourselves to particular systems or if each ship comes set with a particular set of controls, I don't know. If not, then becoming accustomed to particular ship MFDs, or maybe it's just the ship manufacturer's MFDs will bring more of a specialized piloting roles to each ship, and again you could probably charge a better premium if you have learnt more about that system. My biggest worry for this system is that it won't be smooth enough or easy to use, and I do not want to be fiddling around with all this crap when I'm under attack. It needs to be simple. Personally though, I do love the level of interaction, especially for ships. Once item 2.0 and the interaction system is in the ships, then ships will really begin to feel more personal to us. Being able to physically interact with a ship at runtime will be incredible, and I for one cannot wait. I can only assume that it will be a lot easier than having to memorize all the buttons on your keyboard or rebinding them to a joystick. If you can just look at a panel and flick that switch, it will be very useful. But anyway, it was just a quick update to show you how this is going to work. This will apply not only just for ship startup sequences, but for everything on board your ship. Don't forget, I'm giving away a Starter and Starter package, courtesy of my patrons, so just comment on any video, any Star Citizen video throughout the month of April, and you will be entered. Good luck. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, and I shall see you next time.